Deep in the heart of Terra'rosa, in the misty Witchwood Forest, lies a smoke-filled tavern filled with travelers spinning tales of treasure and triumph over deadly foes. In the back of the tavern, a group of adventurers sits around a heavy oak table. The map of the world lays sprawled before them as they each take their seat, fill their mugs, and begin weaving their story. Welcome to the Stagrin Dragon. You're about to devolve into Tavern Tales.
Welcome to the first episode of Tavern Tales. My name is Sariph Alister Pendragon. For the rest of the group here, we will be going off the same order we went off last week, which, if you guys just listened to the previous recording, never actually happened. It's been lost in the aether. I tend to run a deadly campaign. You can ask any of my players, they'll tell you that I'm really kind of a dick when it comes to being a DM. But I'm going to pass it off to Kili, who's going to explain who she's playing.
Yes, my name is Kili, and I'm playing Cora Whitewind. She's a halfling barbarian, who is currently on her Seer's trial, which is like a rite of passage for her tribe and her clan to see if she's competent of being a leader someday. Another really cool feature about her is that her hair changes colors with her mood, so it's pretty interesting to see how that develops during encounters and whatnot.
And John?
I am playing Xander Wood, a high elf paladin, who is in search of his brother, and he had a run-in one of his combat encounters, lost his eye, but his faith with his deity was so great that she blessed him with a new eye, and that eye will tend to glow straight through his eye patch.
And Dana.
Hi, I'm Dana. I'm playing Raleigh Daelas. She is a level 2 Pact of the Moon Druid, and she's of noble origins, but not everything is as it seems when it comes to her.
So, for the sake of last session being my fuck-up, I will kind of recap what happened. So, you guys everyone kind of convened on the Irongrove village, which is so aptly named for the fact that they have iron deposits that kind of grow out of the earth like trees, like just tall, about as tall as trees. Raleigh and Xander have been set as diplomats to the dwarven city of Irongrove to figure out a plot that seems to be tarnishing the ways of life for both dwarves and elves. You guys met up with Artemis Crane, a half-elf. I know I didn't give the description last week. He actually has blue hair and a light beard, and he stands a little bit taller than Ymir, and a little bit tall, like, he's basically like a perfect height between like Xander and Ymir, and he has gray eyes and pale skin. You guys took a mission, after being introduced to one another, to go to the Ashmantle Ruins to retrieve the Life Shaper, which I'm pretty sure that's in Xander's care, isn't it, right now?
Yes, it is.
And we left off last session. You guys gained level 2, and we were coming back to Irongrove.
And just to explain, Ymir is another player that can't be here today or last week,
yes.
So hopefully he can join us next time, but he plays a dwarf. Gosh, what is his character?
He's a mystic. He's a mystic from the UA.
Dwarf mystic, that's right.
For sake of time, we are going to basically just the time that we weren't recording and playing was your traveling time. As you guys travel down the road, you start seeing the village of Irongrove in the distance. The entire time you're traveling, Artemis is kind of pestering Xander. He says, "Hey, let me see. Can I just see the hammer then?"
I just hold it up.
Oh, yes. He starts scribbling notes. He says, "I would really appreciate it if you let me take that to my master, to his tower."
You try to touch it, it's going to be touching your face.
Okay. As you guys roll closer to the village, Xander and Raleigh both notice the armor of the Guardians of the Grove, which is the faction that they work with, as basically a platoon are entering the village.
And that was the first time I ever ate a slug. It was disgusting, but kind of satisfying at the same time. It had this weird little goopy. Anyway, oh, look it! There's Irongrove. Why are there people going into it?
Why are they here?
That's a good question.
As your cart pulls forward, the 3 armed elves approach.
Oh, I thought you said 3 armed.
Oh.
Like they had 3 arms? I'm like, wait a minute, what?
No.
What do you mean they had 3 arms?
It's a sign of our people. Don't be judgmental.
I mean, I don't try to judge people, but I would like to be warned if there's 3 armed creatures around.
Just because they don't look like Cora doesn't mean they're not nice people.
Do we recognize any of these guys?
They are in full, like, you would know this to be like basically the honor guard armor. The full face mask, full plate. Not actually full plate, but full mail.
Right.
As the 3 armored elves approach you, they hail your cart and they say, no visitors to Irongrove today.
We have business here.
No one asked you.
I'm gonna let my hood down so they recognize me. Considering I'm the one who just spoke.
I was gonna say, do I have like a crest on my shield?
You do.
I want to show them the crest.
It resembles theirs as well. As they begin to reach for their weapons. We said no travelers through Irongrove today.
We are not simple travelers.
And we're not trying to go through, we just want to go in.
As you can tell probably by the crest on my shield, is that we're part of the same faction.
Of course you are. That'll be initiative.
Oh.
Ooh, I am agitated.
Xander's eye is flaring up.
Natural fucking 20.
Woo!
They're back, baby!
Cora.
Cora got a 10.
Xander
Xander got an 8.
Oh.
Oh, you rolled a 5, bro?
We were napping before I started telling my story about the slug.
And Artie got a 15.
We didn't start napping until you started telling the story.
Oh, rude.
Raleigh, it's actually your turn.
Yes, it is!
As these 3 armored elves approach you menacingly.
Well, regardless, I'm just gonna step forward. Just this first guy, because 15 feet is not a lot. I'm going to smack my staff on the ground and cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
He can make a con save for me, please, while I roll 2d8.
Of course he can. Ooh, 7.
Ha! Yeah, no, they fail. He takes 9 points of thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Actually, as you push him away, it knocks both of them prone. The one that you hit, his helmet unclasps and falls off, revealing the face of a dark elf.
Which isn't normal,
It's
right?
not normal at all.
What is the meaning of this?
He looks to you. He says, we were paid quite handsomely. That would actually be the elves' turn. Both of these guys are going to spend half their movement to stand up.
If they come into my space, I want to smack them.
They are both going to come into your space, and you're going to get 1 attack of opportunity, though.
Smack. Smack. 16 to hit.
16's just going to barely hit.
Oh, yeah. Woo! 2-handed. Smack him again. For 9 points of bludgeoning damage, please.
You're going to hit the same one that you already smacked up?
Yes, please.
And you hit him for 9 already, correct? Or 8.
Yes.
Either way, you reach out with your quarterstaff and just basically like baseball bat swing. Just clocking him Harley Quinn style in the jaw with the with the quarterstaff as he gives like the anime like pose as teeth fly out of his jaw and he lands with a thud against the ground. The second one is going to attack at you.
Hit me.
I think he's about to.
Yeah.
He does not hit. He just barely misses you. with his short sword as he reaches
You roll a
out.
12?
I rolled an 8 plus 4.
So,
Yeah, you did. Just barely.
Just barely missed you.
Swifty half elf. Yes.
However, with the third guy, he is going to pull a hand crossbow from behind his shield, taking aim at the rest of the party. Specifically at Artie. Oh God, these dice do not like me today. He shoots off one arrow out of his hand crossbow that just whizzes by, like between Cora and Artie, as he stands there, like not expecting to miss. It is actually Artie's turn, who is going to cast a firebolt on that guy. That is going to hit.
As long as he doesn't hit us again, it's fine.
Oh no, he hits. For 15 points of damage, just frying this elf as he falls. As the other elf falls, burnt to a crisp, you guys do notice from the sides, other armored elves are starting to kind of form in. But Cora, it is your turn.
So it's safe to say my entire party is watching these guards?
Yes, your entire party can see these guys coming in.
Okay, I want to duck down underneath the bench on the cart and pick up that random box that we found that we didn't know what was in it and put it in my bag.
Okay.
Is that going to take my whole action?
That is going to take your whole action.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'd like to rage then.
Go ahead. Cora
Rage.
is now raging, and it would be Xander's...
Fire hair!
Fire hair! And it is now Xander's turn.
I can actually move right up to that guy's face.
Go ahead and do it.
Join me!
I'm gonna attack the guy right in front of Raleigh.
Go ahead.
For a net 20.
No way!
Yes!
Hit it hard.
I'm gonna hit him with my longsword.
Go ahead and roll damage. You're going to roll that damage die twice.
8 damage.
For 8 damage total?
8 damage total.
Alright, he is still alive and well. He is, well, he's not alive and well. He is alive and bloodied. But, he is definitely still standing. Raleigh.
I would like to grapple him with my quarterstaff.
How are you going to grapple him with your
By
quarterstaff?
holding it, by getting behind him and just, holding it against his throat.
Okay, roll me a... I'll make that a dexterity check.
Okay.
Because you are standing in front of him, so you'll have to, nimbly move behind him to do this.
Well, I could just move behind him anyway.
Okay, yeah, you could do that too.
In my purview to just move 2 feet.
Go ahead and roll the strength then. Whatever one's better for you.
Is it athletics?
Yes, it would actually be a contested. So,
Yes.
let me, roll that for him.
17.
God damn. You definitely grapple him. His as he's kind of almost being choked out as you move the quarterstaff up and under the armor plating that is his helmet.
And I'm holding him there. And I saw the other elves coming,
Oh
right?
yeah, you definitely as you turn around and get behind him, you would definitely see them.
Tell your men to stand down or this is going to get even uglier than it already is.
We just want the half elf.
Well, there's 2 of us, so you're going to have to be more specific.
He points to the blue-haired half elf.
What's your business with a half-elf?
It's between my employer and me and him. As he nods as much as he can towards the half elf or towards Artie.
At this point, is his throat exposed?
Not really.
There's a quarterstaff in the way.
Yeah, there's definitely a quarterstaff in the way.
I mean, you can make him go chin up with it.
Please don't stab him. Trying to get information here. I have leverage.
I was just going to hold my sword to his throat. If he wants to die, he can just lean right into it.
Well, it's not your turn yet, now is it?
Technically, no, it's not. As the other 3 approach, this elf in the back, he seems to be wearing the more commander, the more lavish armor. He says, "Release my man. We'll stand down."
Can I make sure he's telling the truth on that? May I roll for that?
You can definitely roll an insight check.
Because you know how much we love those. No, I don't know anything.
I was just going to proclaim, if you're standing down, then drop your weapons.
I rolled a 12.
Is that what you want to proclaim? I'll give you that bonus action, Xander. Is this technically not your turn? He says, well, We would, but you have my man's currently being held.
Drop your man, or we'll drop your weapons and we'll drop your man.
He nods to the other three, and they stow their weapons. They don't drop them. All right.
I'll let him go and kick him away from me.
As he kind of stumbles towards the rest of his group, he spits in your direction.
I'm gonna smack him again so hard, but it's not my turn.
Cora, it is your turn, though.
They're not paying any attention to me, I'm guessing?
Not at all. That's actually why they didn't get in your space. They were going straight for...
Okay.
Because you're hiding under a bench.
Shh. I'm raging hiding under a bench. I'm rage hiding. This guy, right there, he's the commander?
Yes.
Okay. I want to get out of the cart and, get behind him stealthily. If I could.
Go ahead.
Like a silent rage.
Go ahead and roll me stealth check with advantage.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, natural 20.
You are.
I'm so stealthy.
You are. You get right up behind him.
I am a silent, raging, hiding monster of doom.
Tank party with their nat 20s.
This is ridiculous.
I'm gonna hold my action in case he does anything bad.
All right.
Tries to pull a weapon or wants to fight again.
Xander.
Hashtag tank party.
It is your turn.
Oh, I want to ask him why he's here.
The commander looks to the blue-haired elf. He says, "We're here for him.
Mind telling me your business with him?
Our employer would wish to have his head on a spike.
By chance, who is your employer?
We are not at liberty to talk about our employers."
Okay, so one thing I forgot to make clear is most of my characters' family, even the ones who are just as half-brothers, they all have, similar facial features.
Okay.
So I would kind of want to take my helmet off, but leave the eye patch on.
Okay.
To see and ask him if his employer looks similar to me.
He does. A little younger, though.
That's my brother, dude. You know where he is? I've been in search of him for many years.
I might be able to help you with that. You give us the half-elf, and I'll tell you where you can find your brother.
We're not normally in the business of using people as bargaining chips.
And I'm not normally in the business of letting the people I'm attacking live.
I'm gonna smack this motherfucker so bad.
At this point, Artie's basically hiding in the cart. He's tucked down, and he says, just basically cowering. We all know he's not much of a fighter. Raleigh, it is your turn, though.
I've gotta make a melee spell attack against the fucker I just had grappled, and I want to thorn whip him around the neck and grapple him once again, because I am so agitated.
Do it!
Angry rage tank party.
So that's probably not gonna hit. No, it's not, because you said it would. Yeah. No.
What'd you roll?
It is 13. Not gonna hit.
Actually, you're right. It's not gonna hit.
Yeah.
But she tries, right?
Definitely tried. As you do that, though, the commander gives one more call out. Says, "Come out, Crane. We won't make this a slaughter if we don't have to." Artie kind of pokes his head up from behind the cart, his bottom lip quivering. He looks to Raleigh and then to Xander. "Don't let them take me. You can't let them take me. Please."
A little backstory on fucking Artemis. He's a dick.
And a coward.
He's sizist. He hits on Raleigh all the time, and apparently he's a coward.
Okay, this is a wooden cart, right?
Yes, it is a wooden cart.
Can I roll to see if there's anything dripping from the boards?
Did he pee himself?
Roll a perception check, John.
That is an 18.
You do actually notice a pool of liquid kind of dripping and seeping through the boards of the cart.
Oh, God, this poor man.
How much should he pee out of himself? Jesus.
He's, please, Lady Raleigh, you can't let them take me. This is, please.
I roll my eyes, and I'm like, oh, I already did what I could. So, or I guess we're just gonna keep fighting. Because not in the pool of using people as leverage.
I hear the words "keep fighting." Can I let my action go?
Go ahead.
I attack the commander.
Yes!
Now, since he doesn't know I'm there, do I get advantage on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Already deal though. Once we're done with them, you have to tell me your business with my brother.
That's not gonna do it.
What was it?
That's a 13.
That is not going to do it.
I feel you, buddy, on that 13 train.
Is that the rest of your action? Or the rest of your turn?
I mean...
That's all she can do on a held action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. See, this is why I play with other DMs. Xander, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to this dude, and if I'm correct, he gets attack of opportunity.
Yes, he will.
Okay.
Oh, he's just barely gonna hit you, John. He barely swings out, quickly pulling his short sword from the scabbard, hitting you for 6 damage.
It's a little easier to take than last game.
I'm gonna attack him with my short sword.
Okay. That didn't sound good.
7.
That's not gonna hit. If 13 doesn't hit, 7's definitely not going to hit.
It just barely misses.
As you try to basically pull off the
So
same thing with your
close.
sword, and he just kind of sidesteps it as it like the slice goes right past his helmet. Lady Raleigh,
already
we are back
used
at the
his-
top of the initiative.
Well, Cora held her turn. She gets another turn, doesn't she? If it's her turn.
I still get a turn the round, even though I held my action.
I apologize, I wasn't aware. So technically, yeah, you would have went before John. But
I'm
that's
attacking.
why that is why I asked. Is that all for your turn?
Well, it was...
And then everyone's like,
okay.
well, she doesn't
That's
have a
fine.
turn. But go ahead.
Okay. Ooh, that's better. 18.
That's gonna hit.
With my great axe.
Do it.
Smack him.
Yes. That is 9 damage.
All right.
9 slashing damage to his stupid commander face.
Well, to a stupid commander
Wait,
back,
you're-
you are behind him.
Okay.
The
Get
back
on
of
the
his
leg.
stupid commander face.
The back of his stupid. Now I can't talk.
Now that we are back at top of the turn order, Lady Raleigh.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna thunder wave again! Smack my staff on the ground and hit him. Please roll con saves for all of them while I roll damage. Let's use some new dice. Ooh, good. 2 7s.
It's a scientific fact that the more you shake your dice, the better they roll.
All right.
Until they don't.
The commander has a 19.
Fuck him. He saves.
One of the guys has a 13.
He does not save.
Then no one else saves.
My DC is 14.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So
the commander
14
saves
damage.
To everyone but the commander. Commander takes half.
Yes, he takes 7. And the 2 that didn't save get pushed 10 feet away from me. Actually, there's 3 of them. There's 4 of them. You should have rolled 4 saves.
did.
He did.
Oh,
but
okay,
he said
okay.
the rest after the 13.
13.
Yes.
I rolled a 19, a 13, and then 2 single-digit numbers.
Cool. Also, push them away from me.
As Raleigh, basically, Gandalfs her staff into the ground, and this wave of thunder just pushes these 3 elves back. They fall.
Loud as fuck.
Loud as hell, just signaling to everyone. They fall.
Second time today.
Yes.
In the last 12 seconds.
It's they fall 15 feet behind them, or behind where they were standing, as they drop. Now the commander's standing. I yield. He puts his hands up, dropping his shield, and basically taking a knee.
Does he drop his sword?
Yeah.
Or did he not? Did he not have his sword drawn?
No, he did not.
Okay.
Because they put him away, and he didn't go yet.
I yell over to Corey. You want to bind him?
Yeah! I rage bind him.
All right.
Kinky.
Go ahead and roll for knots.
Roll for knots.
Yeah, roll a survival check for knots.
Roll for them kinky
yeah,
knots.
survival. I'm good at that. But maybe not today at 12.
As far as you know, you definitely you that's a pretty strong knot.
These are the best knots ever.
This is high grade, high quality halfling rope. This'll definitely keep him restrained.
Good.
Can I just check to be sure?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead and roll a investigation, or yeah.
16?
As far as you know, that knot looks superb. Just A1.
Can I just tie another one?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I swat your hand away. Don't touch my nuts.
You're gonna fuck it up. Stop. At this point, Artie gets out of the cart. You can tell his robes have a nice dark patch around them.
I'm coming off my rage a little bit, and I start snickering at his pea spot. Guys, we need to go check on Thormar. And I start taking off. You guys can deal with him. I gotta check on Thormar.
Can I cast Shillelagh? And then can I, with non-lethal damage, smack the commander in the head and knock him out?
Yes, you can. Go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Yeah! Because I could use my wisdom modifier now. Oh,
Ryan's
anyway,
a
I don't
fucking
need...
dick.
22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
let me roll some damage. 8.
You cast this green, basically like takes the shape of your staff and like makes it look like 3 times thicker as you clunk this guy in the back of the head, just dropping him as he's halfway down because he's already on his knees. Cora, as you run through the streets of the city, you find Thormir and Ymir, or you see Thormir and Ymir being led off by a group of these elves, like a lot more than you saw coming to attack you guys.
And they're bound, I'm guessing?
Yes, they are restrained. Ymir and Thormir both have gags in their mouth.
Do they see me?
No. Or here, actually, I'll roll a perception for it. They both do see you.
Are they giving me, like, any kind of eye signal? Or any kind of look?
Ymir's looking at you like... He notices you, but he's kind of just not paying it, like not trying to draw attention to you.
Mm-hmm.
Thormir is giving you eyes like, don't approach, just stand down. You just don't let them do what they're doing.
First of all, I want to take note of what direction they're heading.
They are heading northeast.
Okay. Run back to the group.
Raleigh and Xander, what are you guys up to?
Well, I just knocked the commander unconscious. I'm assuming he and I are just gonna, like, tie up the other ones that we've... Well, I killed them,
dead.
never mind.
Yeah, they are dead as disco.
So we're just gonna keep him unconscious right there. And I'm gonna go through their bodies and try and find some evidence. That's what I'm doing.
Upon further inspection, you can tell that this isn't the normal garb that your knights would wear.
It's ramshackle like the others?
Yes, it's basically like knockoff. Like Fuchi. It's Fuchi armor.
So it's the other ones who are stealing, or taking the armor and posing as different.
Correct.
Except it's the elves this time.
Yes. Picking over the other kind of corpses, you notice that they are all in fact drow. Xander and Artie kind of get this captain into the cart so that they can fairly move him.
I run back. Guys!
What is it, Cora? Calm down.
Thormir and Ymir, they're being taken by the guards. There was a lot of running. We might be able to hide out in Thormir's house.
Well, one thing for sure, we've definitely got some leverage.
Yeah.
But do we really, if they're just being paid to ruin things?
Well, we have their commander.
How far away is Thormir's house from here?
It is literally like just off the center of the town. Like you guys are on the other side of town from it, but like once you get to the center, it's like 20 feet.
Right there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it might be a little risky trying to get to his house, but if they have him, they won't look for him there.
We could also just keep him somewhere as proof of some of the things that are going on that, like, there aren't actually attacks against one another, because he's perfect proof in ramshackle guardian armor.
I, for one, think we should just kind of get rid of him. That would be the best scenario in this scenario.
I want to pin him up against the cart.
Go ahead and roll me a grapple check. That's going to contest against him.
I got 17.
Oh, well, you definitely pin him up against the cart. As you basically grab his shoulder, grabbing his robes, and thrust him up against the cart. Xander, buddy, friend.
At this point, he could probably see that my eye is radiating through the eye patch.
Yeah, definitely. He is. You could tell he's scared. You notice another faint trickle down his leg.
What business have you had with my brother in the past?
I've never met your brother.
Why does he want your head?
I never met him personally. I've met a consort of his. I was playing both sides for the hammer. I had 2 people looking for it, and they wanted me to get it for them. And now I don't have it. You have it. Can you loosen up your grip a little bit? You're ruffling the shirt. It's a nice shirt.
I don't loosen my grip. And at this point, is it fairly windy?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because I still have my helmet off.
Okay.
At this point, the eye patch flies off. And it's a very, very bright beam pierced, straight in his eyes.
That doesn't seem very mechanical.
While he's distracted with that, I want to wild shape into a direwolf.
Do it. You just do it, right?
Yes.
You are now a direwolf.
What color are you?
White.
Ooh.
And while he's distracted with Xander, I want to go up, because direwolves are beefy.
Right.
And I want to go up and just start growling to try and intimidate him further to tell us more information. Growl, 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 growl.
Roll me an intimidation check with advantage.
Cora's leaning on the unconscious body, just watching this all happen in amazement. She's just like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Were you impressed by my beast shapes?
I have the coolest friends.
With advantage, you said?
I said with advantage.
Ooh, yeah, 19 with advantage.
All you hear is Cora and Xander watching this, but all they hear is the of this dire wolf, and then the girliest "Oh my!" out of this blue-haired elf. Please, just why?
We need more information. We need to know where they're going.
I could lose my head if I give away some of this information. You do realize that?
I snap at his hand.
Ah!
And you do realize you might lose your head either way, because we might see you as another bargaining chip to get our friends back.
They are traveling to the northern forest. They are going to the stronghold of Osilon. Osilon. For those taking notes.
The guard's not moving, is he? Or the commander?
No.
Good. So I'm literally resting my head on my arm, which is resting on him.
I'm gonna back up from the 2 of them, and I'm gonna go to Cora and just wrap around her and just nuzzle to her side.
Hi! Oh my god, you're so cute! Can you do this all the time?
I nod.
Oh, yay! This is gonna be fun.
Twice per short rest.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna take a healing potion. Or are we gonna have a short rest?
Well, if we take this commander somewhere, we can probably rest.
Very true. Raleigh, actually, Cora, you have the highest passive.
I do. Fight me.
You're a dog.
Oh,
right now.
shit, no, yeah, you're right.
Well, I mean, does my passive perception... Well,
yeah,
the direwolf passive perception is a 13, so it's lower than my normal passive perception.
Yeah, so
but
Cora...
So mine's a 13.
Yeah, Cora would notice before the direwolf notices.
Boo.
You notice that the rest of the elven guard has since moved towards the northeast and are retreating. Not in retreat, but just leaving.
Guys, they're kind of leaving, so let's take the commander and go to Thormir's house. And I start heave-hoing his body onto Raleigh's back.
He's already in the cart.
Oh, he's in the cart? Okay, well then never mind. I didn't realize. Well, then we take the cart.
Can I, while they're doing that, because I can just smell them later, smell you later, can I, try and catch the scent of the others that left to just try and, keep it in my brain to maybe find them later?
Yes, roll me a nature check.
I thought it's perception.
Oh, okay, yeah, perception check, yeah, you're right.
And I get advantage, because I'm a wolf.
Because you have keen senses.
Because I'm a wolf. Wolf, motherfucker. As a wolf? Or is that me? It's mine, because I maintain my thingies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so high, 25.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you definitely catch a scent of sulfur, mountainy rock. You can definitely pick up, like, these specific guards' scent.
Cool. I'm gonna go back to them.
However, as you guys start trying to move the cart, the donkeys pulling it are a little nervous around the giant dire wolf.
I did come back. I'll come out of it.
How about... Oh, okay.
I'll remember the scent.
It takes them a bit
Shake it out.
to stave it off as you guys kind of like, as Cora sits there and, it's okay, and like pets them and tries to,
Stupid animals, it'll be okay.
Oh!
She's like riding its back.
No, I'm not.
You guys do get the donkeys to move, and we get to Thormir's house. The door left, kind of as it had been broken in.
Can I just peek inside to make sure there's nothing waiting for us when we open it?
Just off of your passive, I can tell you don't see anybody inside.
Okay.
Does anybody around town look like they're injured?
For the most part, you notice that people have kind of been shut up and they're like peeking out of their doors and stuff, noticing that everything's kind of gone.
Okay.
A young boy kind of approaches as you guys get to the house. They took Thormir.
We know. We're gonna go get him.
I appreciate that. You're like looking you're like eye to eye with this young lad. Thormir and Ymir left. He basically tells you that they surrendered so that nobody in the town would be harmed. Good old Thormir and Ymir being those kind of guys.
Well, we're gonna do our best to bring them back.
Thank you.
My father is a friend of Thormir, so we're gonna hang out in his house for shelter for a little bit, okay?
Okay.
So if people are asking,
I'll let them know.
Spread the good word.
I will spread the good word. The good word of Moradin.
Oh, yes. Excellent. Kind of like turn around and roll my eyes and walk into the house.
As you guys enter the house, you notice that just the door seems to be the biggest part of the damage. Like, it seems like they had come straight here, bursted open the door.
So they knew who they were looking for?
Yes.
I'm gonna perch myself on the arm of a couch in short rest.
Are you guys bringing the guard or the leader into the house with you?
The commander?
Yes.
I think we should maybe lock it. Is there a basement here?
Yes.
Okay, is there only one entrance and exit to the basement?
No, unfortunately.
Basements have more than one entrance?
It has like a cellar going
down.
Door. Has a cellar door.
I'll stay down here and keep watch on him.
How badly damaged is the front door?
It could definitely be. It's basically like cracked in. Like it can be closed, but it couldn't be barred.
Is there any steel or anything in the basement?
There's like a big rack that normally would be used for like canned goods or like jarred goods, but it looks like heavy enough if you wanted to bar the one door you could.
Oh, I was gonna say, is the rack empty?
Yeah.
Can I take a couple of the bars off the side?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a strength check to see if you can pull that apart.
That is a 16.
It's an older shelf, an older rack. You were definitely able to, you basically get the four long pieces that all the shelves sit on.
Okay.
And so the shelf, like, as you're pulling it apart, the rest of the shelves kind of fall and, like, hit the floor.
He's still knocked out. That didn't phase him or anything?
No, he's good.
Okay, I want to go around and, like, put them through the handles of the cellar door.
Okay.
Oh, from the outside?
Yep.
Excellent.
That way there's only one exit.
Good, because I wanted to peek around. Thank you.
As you guys are kind of preparing, Artie seems to be standoffish. Not really sure if he's even welcome with you guys. And every so often he keeps kind of trying to eye down the basement stairs.
He's going to be out for a good long while. Shouldn't have to worry.
I'm sitting on the arm of the couch and I'm just watching him. I'm just staring him down with my hood back up. Just staring at him.
I'm afraid I haven't been terribly upfront with you.
Obviously.
No, you don't say.
I am a treasure hunter, born and raised. I was searching for lost artifacts for the elven lordling, and my master was also doing some investigation on the little lord, so it was more of a double cross.
Technical question. Are So, since both Xander's brothers and my family are noble, do they rank higher than we do, or are we on the same level?
Xander's family?
Yes.
You guys would be on the same... You would be on the same level as his brothers.
Yeah.
You are definitely above Xander in the ranks. Actually, you would probably be... You would be definitely on the same exact rank as his youngest brother.
Right, yeah, because I have older brothers.
Yeah.
Or you got an eye on Artie here and our friend in the basement?
I believe we got a handle on it.
Alright, I'm run to the post office real quick.
Running errands.
Alright, well, we'll come back to that. Cora, what are you doing?
Is there a second story?
Yes, there is.
I'm guessing that's where their bedrooms are?
Yeah.
So I go in there and I find Thormir's bedroom.
Alright.
First thing I want to do is find if there's some kind of journal or some kind of log of some sort that he keeps.
He does keep a... what you find is just... Nothing seems to be hidden. He is a fairly open man. You do find a basically like an armor stand with like the armor he wore into battle years ago. Looks like it wouldn't even fit him anymore.
He's got that beer belly, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
That retirement beer belly.
Yeah. You see across the basically the headboard is a dwarvish war axe.
Ooh.
That is encrusted with, it's gilded. And you find his give me an investigation.
Ooh, okay. Whole lot of nothing on investigation, but we'll try. A 4. Yeah.
You do, as you're kind of looking around, you stumble a bit on a loose floorboard.
Oh, hello. I pull it up.
In the floorboard is a leather-bound journal.
I grab it. I thumb through it a little bit. Near the end. Or where he last left.
You notice that this journal is filled with basically stories of war. Of the wartime.
Oh.
Just keeping track of the days. And in the last couple pages you see, it talks of members of the Ashmantle, one specifically who was killed by an elvish lord.
Which one specifically?
Herrock. Herreak.
Does it say who killed him? Just an elven lord, or does it
just
specifically state?
It was just an elven lord. The at this time in the war, the Ashmantle were more or less the commanders of the dwarven forces.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, this is interesting, and I put it back.
Xander, as you reach the post office, a young human lady greets you. Her son you had just met not too far from here at Thomir's house.
Okay.
Says, what can I do for you, sir?
I'm checking to see if I got a letter from my brother.
And your name is?
Xander.
Xander. She starts digging through piles of mail. No Xander, no mail for any Xanders. Would you like me to send a letter?
Sure.
What would you like it to say?
Rothilian. I've heard that our youngest brother is causing trouble. I have a lead to where he is.
Alright. I think that's correct. Where am I sending this to?
Sending it to Messalune.
Ah, okay, yes. The Elvish capital. Understood. We can, the post will be here, roughly in a day or two.
Okay.
That'll be 30 copper though.
I toss her 5 gold and tell her to keep the change.
Shit.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you. Is that all your business in the post office?
That's all my business in the post office.
All right. As you return, move to return, not actually arrive. Raleigh.
One more thing before I come downstairs.
Yes.
If I could. I want to take out that random box that we found.
Mm-hmm.
And that onyx key.
Yep.
And see if that works. To open it.
It does.
Ooh, what's inside?
As you open this box,
It's like Christmas. Ooh.
an almost exact duplicate of the Life Shaper hammer.
Oh.
Oh.
I thought it was going to be another box inside a box.
I'm not that much of a dick DM.
Oh, am I back there now?
No, I'm
no, not yet.
upstairs. I'm hiding.
Yes, this is an all. From what you would be able to tell, it's the same exact thing.
Okay, so it's just the size of a regular hammer then?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh. Alright, well, I put it back in the box. And I lock the box again.
All right.
If I can do that.
Yes.
Okay. And I go back downstairs. I take everything, I go back downstairs.
While you are upstairs, though, Raleigh hears some scuffling from the basement.
Did we leave the door open?
There is no cellar. There is no basement door. It's like it's an open door, like how we would have, how I have my landing.
Oh, okay.
And then like a cellar door. The cellar door is what keeps like the intruders out.
And do I just hear scuffling? I don't hear it. Because we gagged him, right?
I don't think you guys actually gagged him.
Oh, is he saying anything?
He's kind of complaining. My head. Will someone come down here? Face me like a man.
I'm gonna get up from my spot on the couch and I'm gonna look at Artie and I'm like, don't move.
As you wish, as you wish.
I'm gonna peek my head into the door and just like wave my little fingers at him and be like, are you comfortable?
Not at all.
Good. And I walk away. Go back to my spot on the arm of the couch.
At this point, Xander's returning. And roughly about the same time that Cora's coming down the steps, and basically you guys all meet up together.
The commander is awake now.
Oh, wonderful. I've got kind of a plan if you guys want to pitch it to him. We use him as leverage to get Thoromir and Ymir back. But we also have another one if they won't just take him.
What's Artemis's reaction to that?
Artemis is looking quite calm right now.
And I'm gonna look over to Cora. I'm gonna ask her if she got that box open.
You wouldn't know. You would not know she had it.
Oh, I wouldn't know she had it?
Nope.
I did it mid-battle, you weren't on the cart.
Yeah.
Well, he stashed it on the cart. I knew of the box.
Well, then maybe you should go check the cart to see if the box is still there. And then question me after that.
Okay, I'll do that then.
As you get to the cart and are kind of rummaging through the things that were left there, you notice that the box is missing.
Roll to not freak out.
Go ahead and give me a...
It's like a con roll.
That's a con roll, yeah.
Or like an intelligence roll. Roll a 1.
That is a 3.
He's totally freaking out. Oh my god!
Xander bursts into the door.
Guys, they took the box.
What?
Oh no. What box?
We've been with the cart the entire time. How could they have taken the box?
They didn't take the box.
Oh, you mean this box? And I hold it up.
Oh.
And I keep shaking it.
As you shake it, the lock comes unlatched.
Oh, dang it.
The other hammer falls from the...
Oh, look at that.
Cora, what's that?
I don't know.
Where'd that come from?
The box.
Cora.
What? I opened it. I was curious. I had the key. I had the box. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna open.
You
this
just
thing
lied
and
to
look
us about the box?
No, I didn't. There were a lot of boxes on that cart. You could have been talking about anything.
Can I roll performance to check my satchel to try to convince Artemis that that's a hammer?
Yeah, you can.
Would it be performance or deception?
It would be deception.
Okay.
They're both charisma rolls, so.
Okay, I have the same for both, so. I shit you not. That is 21.
Oh, shit.
What the fucking hammer's gone?
I pick it up. Ting, 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 ting.
Something tells me that you're trying to pull something on me, but I can't figure out what. You showed me the hammer directly.
Fake hammering things.
Dude, I shit you not. It's not in here.
I would very hope you're not shitting me.
Can I, since she's, like, waving the hammer around, can I see if there's, like, any differences between that hammer and the hammer we found in the crypt? Like, make an Arcana check or something to see if it feels different?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Did you make an Arcana check on the first hammer?
I was in full contact with the hammer. Nobody else touched it.
10.
You do notice arcanic runes, dwarven in nature, upon this hammer. And as Cora finds something to hit it with, a loud, shrill chimes throughout the house.
Is it painful?
No, it's beautiful.
Oh, okay.
I start petting the wall that I just hit, and I'm like, oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, wall. I do it again. Bing.
Again, it chimes.
Oh, you guys, this house loves me. Seriously, look it, and I do it again.
And it again, for the third time, it
Can
chimes.
I keep it? I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep the house, and I'm gonna keep the hammer.
I would much.
This isn't your house.
But it likes me.
Oh, maybe Thormir will let you live here.
Oh yeah, we should probably go get him. He could be dead right now.
I will pay you 1,000 gold right now for that hammer.
But it likes me.
I didn't want to have to go to money, but I will do it if I have to.
I'm gonna tell you what. We go through, we get this job done, we get Thormir and Ymir back. Hammer's yours.
All right, I can do that.
But for now, I'm hanging on to it because it likes me.
It does seem to like her.
Does seem to like her.
Nah, nah.
I'd be more careful about her, you two.
Kind of like how we needed to be more careful about you.
I am just saying I haven't stolen anything from anybody.
I haven't stolen anything either.
He gives you a look like...
What? What did I steal? And I come at him with that hammer. What did I steal?
He reaches out with his hand and, like, on your forehead.
I hit his hand with the hammer. Does it sing?
No.
It doesn't like you.
I don't like you
You're
either.
a dick.
Alright, now what do we do with our man downstairs?
Well, he's our bargaining chip. We just gotta find out where we're going.
Well, then he would be the perfect person to ask, now wouldn't he?
I can also track them.
So we're going to leave this guy tied up and just take the cart and go?
I could knock him unconscious again.
That could work. That could very well work. We could kill him. That's doable.
Wait. Bargaining chip. He needs to be alive.
So we're just taking him with us then, aren't we? If he's our chip, even though I'm not really overly fond of the idea of trading people.
But unfortunately, it's come to no other resort. They have an army, and we have...
Someone they bought who they probably don't care about.
I mean, what if Ymir and Thormir are their bargaining chips to get him back?
They wouldn't have taken him how would they have known that we had the commander when they took him?
They wouldn't know until they got to where they were going. Like, until they all reconvened. That's when they'd be
right,
like...
but they took that... That means they took them for another reason.
You're right. They might have.
If Thoramir is the mayor of this town, they're probably going to do something awful to him to try and incite war between my people and the dwarves.
That makes a lot of sense. We should probably get going.
Yeah, we need to catch up to them and try and get to them.
At this point, you guys can take your short rest if you need it.
I was going to ask Cora if she got an accurate count of how many there were.
I have no idea.
She didn't get an accurate count. She knew that there was, like, if this was a whole platoon, you guys maybe fought with, like, a quarter of them.
There was definitely at least 5.
So there's roughly 24 of them.
No, 5. At least.
You're not wrong.
Well, I mean, we could just ask our little bargaining chip.
I offered to see if we wanted to ask him questions, or kill him.
Should probably question him before we go through with it. But no killing. You stay up here.
I'm attuning to this hammer, if I need to.
If you don't mind, I'll stand at the top of the stairs, if that's okay with everybody.
I'm gonna stay up on my arm of the couch and just keep watching him because I feel like he's gonna fucking bolt at any point.
Well, now we have something he wants.
As Cora... Well, you're attuning, so Xander's wanting to ask questions. As Xander walks down, Artie stands behind him, arms crossed, as he leans up against the door jamb.
Okay. This is a drow elf, right?
Yes.
Okay, so his helmet's off.
Yes.
Do we have his helmet off?
Yes.
I'm going to take my eye patch off.
Okay.
Because just straight beam of light.
Unfortunately, your eye does not emit sunlight, so it's not going to affect his eyesight.
Okay, so I'll just leave it on. I want to ask him what exactly he was here for.
We were here for the half-elf. We were here for the 2 dwarves.
What does my brother want with the dwarves?
Look. I can see that you're a full elf. That much is known. And I can also tell that you work for the half-breed up there.
No, he's working for us.
Not him. The woman. You and I both know that as soldiers, as protectors, we can't always talk about our employer's business. Not only would it be bad for us, it would be bad for them. Am I correct in that assumption?
Can I hear them from up here?
Yeah, he is not making any...
Ooh.
He's being loud.
When he called me a half-breed, I growled like a wolf. I
He
can't
laughed.
make that sound,
He
so I'm not
laughed.
gonna... He can't hear me from up here.
Oh, okay.
I did
thought
it
you meant
softly
like
to myself.
Loud.
No, because I'm sitting like on a couch, but I'm
Right.
listening to them. Whew.
I get that. But there's a huge difference between employers and family, and this elf that you're working for is family.
Maybe you're right. But I can definitely tell you that, he's not the same family you might remember him as. Now, are we gonna return me and get your dwarves back or no? I could sit here all night.
I'm gonna go back up and consult the rest of them. And I motion for Artemis to follow me.
As you pass Artemis, he looks at the guy, at the drow elf bound with his helmet off, and he spits down the stairs and turns at you. And turns to follow you.
So, I have a feeling we might end up walking into a trap.
How'd you get that?
To me, it just seems like he knew. He knew that we would get, or it seemed to me like he knew that we would get him. He seemed to know that we'd use him as a bargaining chip to get our dwarves back. Or Thornmere and Ymir back.
Cora, you are attuned to that weapon now.
Hey!
It is considered a +1 weapon.
And apparently it sings when I hit things?
Yes.
Oh. Interesting.
Constructs or in general?
Right now, in as far as you guys can tell in general.
Except Artemis.
Yeah.
Because it didn't like him.
Right.
Okay, so gagging him, loading up in the cart.
Can I knock him unconscious again?
You've bludgeoned him fairly badly. If you knock him unconscious, you might not be able to wake him up.
Damn it. Fine, just gag him and put him on the cart then.
Oh, come on. Do we have to... as Artemis reaches around with a handkerchief and gags him.
Can you make it a little tighter, please?
Yes.
Join us every Wednesday at 3 p.m. on YouTube, SoundCloud, and on our website for another episode of Tavern Tales.